This podcast is part of the Zero to Hero Podcast Network.
You stay right here.
The world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. May the power protect you, always.
We heard the voices. We can hear them. We can touch them. We're gonna find out who they really are.
Well, now that's a terrible idea. I'm gonna do that one more time because I felt like I sloshed it.
All right. Well. Internal screaming, intrusive thoughts.
What are those?
Oh, wait.
It's those thoughts you shouldn't listen to. I mean, it's those thoughts that your conscience tells you shouldn't listen. It's those thoughts that if you act upon them, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
I mean, it's those thoughts you have that when you have them, you're like, I could spend 5 years in jail. So this is fine.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You guys owe me lines, and this is what the whole file's gonna be, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, what am I? Do you know what? It's actually really funny. I wrote the crossover. I said to Billy if you guys could do lines, but he's like, yeah, sure. So I sent him to Billy. I told Mark, Willie, Jonathan, and Jared and Crown, and all four of them were like, why did you bully yourself for? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna send you 3 hours of audio with like 2 lines in it.
Guys, it's a Three Ranger Bros ongoing joke that never send you 2 lines because we will send you like 3 lines and we get 4 hours worth of audio to the point I watched Willie edit something with you two in it and he sat there for about 40 minutes dissecting it, trying to find the lines.
Yeah.
Home of the Whopper, the land of the McDouble.
Jim, shut up, because this is the newest episode of Zero to Hero, where I'm Billy, and I just said that's Jim. So, Jim, stop it.
Don't you throw me under the bus like that. That's on you. You did that to yourself. You told me to talk about fast food.
Why are you pointing at the screen like that?
I don't know. It made me feel like a big man.
Okay. Okay.
Just the response to it.
Yeah, it was all right. Okay, so I got. Oh no, Jim, you stumped me on that one. I don't know what to say, except for Sylveon. I don't know what I'm doing.
You know what you could say? You know what you could say? This get out of here, you jack in a box crap.
Okay. Maybe a word from our sponsors. This episode is not powered by the Morphing Grid, but is powered by the AA batteries from Dursa that is powering the Morphing Grid's connection to the grid. I tried to say that as fast as I could, but I couldn't make that work.
You could just say it normally, and I could edit it to words faster. You know that, right?
I hate when you got a point. God dang it.
Yeah.
All right. But anyways, we have another returning guest tonight. You've just heard him laugh. He's no stranger to us at all. He's no stranger to the podcast. He's been with us many times, but we had to have the old Welshman back on from all the way from England. And hey, Tai.
What's up? What's up? Just to clarify, I'm English. I just live in Wales, but yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you should be offended by that or just like unsure.
Well, I'm both.
So, my
unsure
coworker
and offended or Welsh and English.
Both.
My coworker was like, ask me, because I told her I was like, my friends that live in America are actually from Wales. They just they sold their house and stuff in Wales, and she was like, "Oh, they're British." I was like, no. You can't call a Welshman British. No.
Yeah, my fiance's Welsh. I think if I said that she was British, I think she would correct me. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you mean?
And
she would leave you,
and they're very stern about it. Don't ever call a Welshman British. They have apparently a distinct hate for each other or something.
What you should never do is call an Englishman a Welshman either.
I mean, I've been like, people have asked me if I'm Welsh because I live in Wales. I'm like, no, I come from England, but like,
yeah.
there is a difference. The road
Is
signs make
that
sense.
what you
England.
say after you beat them in the face, right? You're like, don't you ever copy that.
Well, I
Like,
didn't
there's a
want to
difference.
leak my secrets out online, but yes.
Well, like you, Ty. We also hear like people always ask us like, "Are you American?" I was like, "Excuse me, I'm Texan." Excuse me. We don't know the
So
great
when
nation of
people-
Texas.
So people are like, are you Texan? No, we're Austins. Like, we're
fair enough.
Austonians.
Because that's where we're from. Like I still have the same phone number I've had since like high school because it's a 512 number.
Exactly. You
Fair.
can't get a 512 number anymore. It's all 737.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Oh, Ty, that's called an area code. It's the first three numbers.
Yeah.
I do know.
Okay.
I'm not that dumb.
It's not 0. Ours starts with a 1.
I do know this.
So our phones ring when we call each other. They ring, but I think in England the phones beep. Right? They go beep beep.
No, that used to happen. Now they ring, but we're trying to catch up with America. So
Oh,
Well,
okay.
You're gaining fast, but you need to make those larger cups.
yes,
Okay. There's actually a really so Jim, you know that in America, that we have like those very weird laws. Like if you kick the same can 17 times in front of a cop, that you can get arrested for it.
Oh yeah, some weird laws like
Weird laws, right? In England, if a Welshman on a certain day at a certain time and has a bow and arrow, it can shoot between like a tree or something like that and hit a British man. He can legally kill him. Like he'll get away with murder.
well, I'm gonna remember that next time walking between two trees.
Yeah. I think there's like a strange law over there that's specific. It has to be very specific. Yeah.
He's looking up on Google. A specific way is to kill Englishmen.
Yeah.
As a Welsh.
The reason I know that because my friend from Wales told me that. He was like, yeah, over there, it's like a very specific, it has to be the right everything to get away with it because it's legal.
It sounds like a plot for James Bond.
It does.
Legit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like in Texas, you don't have to have a front windscreen, but you have to have windshield wipers legally.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? How does that make any sense?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like, what?
Yep, exactly. Like
that's like saying you're legally allowed not to have doors in your house, but you have to have the door frames.
Yes, exactly. Actually.
Yeah, you're actually required to have frames. Like
but over here we call
the doors.
We call them people that just come right in, we call them squatters.
Fact. Wait, isn't that what Mark is in the Zero to Hero Discord?
He don't squat in there.
That's what Ben did for a while. He just showed up and disappeared.
Yeah,
guys, bye guys. Really? Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Okay. So Ty, now that we've got the formalities out of the way,
you call that formality?
Whoa, wait. I got one more.
What's that? What is it?
Ty, I understand that you're not a tea drinker, but I hope your pinky finger doesn't get broken.
Excuse me. For one, I'm a tea drinker. I don't drink coffee. Coffee's disgusting.
Whoa.
I drink tea though.
I'm done.
Right?
We're done.
Yeah, you can leave now.
I'll get behind Ty. I can only drink tea. I can't do coffee.
Coffee's disgusting.
It makes me want to boom boom.
It's just
you're drinking the wrong kind of coffee.
Coffee's just all kinds of wrong, man. If you drink coffee, you are born wrong.
Oh damn, that explains a lot, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
I think Jim came out
of Boston
first.
Harbor.
Oh, don't do that.
We're doing this. We're doing the Boston Tea Party. Let's go. Come on, we're going.
Wrap it up
right now.
Let's go.
Yeah. But this time we're gonna do the London Tea Party because we're just gonna burn down the whole thing.
Dear God,
Burn it
the
to the
atrocities you're saying.
Yes. No.
Huh.
Jesus.
Whatever they do to you. Okay.
You know what, Ty? I hope you break your pinky finger.
Oh damn.
I want you to hold your teacup with a bent to hell ass pinky finger.
I'm pretty sure Ty doesn't drink tea with a little handle on it. I'm pretty sure he has a big boy cup.
Yes, I do. Yes. It's Marvel related.
Yeah, see.
So it's a little teacup with a Marvel logo on it.
No. It's got a tiny little Spider-Man swinging.
No, please tell me. Please tell me. Does your little teacup plate have the Captain America shield in it? Captain America shield.
No. I use the Captain America shield, life size. Just the little teacup sits in the middle.
I would imagine that you would have a Captain Carter shield at least.
Yeah, I guess it would be Captain Carter.
It's the same shield.
I'm just saying.
They're different. No, they're different designed. They're both Captain Carter's shield literally has the British flag on it, bro.
Exactly.
They're exactly identical.
No, they're not.
Red, white, and blue. That's all I see.
Are you trying to get Tai?
I am.
Do
I am
not
not
test me on this.
Who's going to be like,
my
God.
I'm
going to be like, I'm not going to be a heathen of like every country has its own flag. It's we're all here together, man. It's the same thing.
It's okay. We got another sponsor. Tai's Aneurysm is sponsored by Jim's Nonsense.
No, this is kill over and die tonight. Be like, well, another one bites the dust.
All
I was
right.
gonna say, do not get me started on that.
Well, Tai, what's been going on lately for you over there? Anything new going on?
In what context are we talking about? Like,
we're in the context with the Pat this episode. Come on.
Oh, I see. Oh, so you actually want to do the episode? Oh, sorry, I thought we were still talking about nonsense. I couldn't remember. Yeah, I mean, things are. I'm still content creating as per usual. Nothing changes there. I'm now working with Jared, or if you give that a podcast, as people would know, you've had him on before. Huh?
Oh,
it's an inside joke. Stop it, Jim.
Yeah,
Jim.
It was hilarious. Clearly, so does listener episodes.
Ow!
Don't say it.
I'm not saying nothing.
Don't do it.
Nothing.
Jared wanted to kind of like expand his If You Give a Dad a Podcast brand, so I now have a channel called If You Give a Dad a YouTube channel. So I'm now working with him, where I kind of do. They're not all tutorials, not all of them, but I'm basically showing how you can be a YouTuber on a budget. You don't need all this fancy big equipment. You don't need crew or editors or anything like that. You can do it all yourself. You just need to learn how to. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So I'm working with Jared. That's a lot of fun.
So the question is, to be part of this If You Give a Dad thing, you have to be a father.
Yes.
That's
because
you have to have a child of some kind.
Well, I technically have like a dog child, like his.
Yeah.
It's technically our child.
Right. No, this is what I'd recommend you do. Adopt Billy as your stepson of some kind, and then ask Jared if stepchildren count.
Billy's older than me, so I don't think I can adopt him.
Don't do it, Jim. I will throw a tantrum right in the middle of the toilet on you.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm pretty sure my taxes.
Dude, your recording room is the toy aisle. What the hell are you talking about?
That's also.
About time somebody puts some respect on it. Yeah, I sleep right next to him too. Yeah,
that's right. He goes to bed just like caressing the
yeah,
the bookshelf, like, yes, my purchase, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the big blow of money that came out of my wallet.
Surprisingly, only half of it was a big blow of money. The other half
Fair
was
enough.
collectible. Part of it's going up in value, the other half is going down.
All right, well, yeah, okay.
Jess, I think you do need to be a dad of some kind, Jess.
Huh.
But
Okay.
Cosplay Dude's also now expanded it as well.
I kind of want to see what that's about, because how to give a dad a cosplay.
Yeah,
I want to see his thought process of how he makes those cosplays.
By what my understanding of it is, I helped him with the description. So my understanding is basically he wants to show off the fact that you don't need thousands upon thousands of dollars or pounds, whatever, to, get cosplays. There's plenty of cosplays out there who make their own stuff, kind of do closet cosplay and stuff like this. So yeah, I think that's kind of the road, because he's made his own weapons and, some of his own outfits and things. I think he just wants to show it off more than anything and just show people that, look, you can cosplay and not spend a
Isn't that why he has a TikTok?
I don't know. This is me and Willie though. This is me and Willie. We take on too much. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a touch too much sometimes. Like,
Dude, I wrote 108 Tiger Tales chapters in 5 months.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm taking a 2-week break from the 1st of April to the 16th of April.
If you need help.
Trust me, I do.
Is this a misery thing? Like, is it like a misery thing? Are you okay?
I don't know, man. I mean, like,
is someone threatening to break your legs?
Not my legs, no, but it could be threatening to break something else. I don't know.
Let's call back.
But literally, it's gone to the point where actually physically typing on a computer, typing a story is draining me. So for the next 2 weeks, I'm not writing anything. And then on the 16th of April, I'm coming back and I'm in full swing. I've got new stuff coming out. I'm working with other people. But it got to a point where I was writing stuff just to make chapters, just to make videos, and it was just bad. So like, I was done for TV. I couldn't. Yeah, it just got to a point where I was just drained. I was like, 108 chapters in 5 months is good enough for me.
That's all. Yeah. Holy moly,
pretty solid. Yeah,
I'm sure you get like what
put in per episode. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure that you get like a screen burn too, looking at the screen all the time.
Well, if you also count in the fact that a lot of these do have voice actors, I'm working with a good couple handful of people. There's also, I've got to think of like what promos go where. I made a new outro and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's been a lot.
My question is the Audacity like window shape burned into your screen yet?
I'm surprised I wouldn't be surprised if it is me. I'm not gonna lie. I think Audacity is now the most used software on my PC. It literally is. I think like it's nuts.
Well, to say the least, you do put out some good stuff. Like I've been trying to keep up with it as best as I can. Like especially like the YouTube stuff. Now when you actually get it put on like Nerds Through Comics or Through Comics. Yeah. It's easier for me to listen to that because like if I walk away, my phone will like just shut itself. I'll like lock the screen on itself. So it's hard to like just physically watch YouTube for me.
Have I not shown you the cool trick with iOS where you can like have it play in the background without having your screen on?
No. You never showed me that, but okay. Well, we can do that.
You know what? We're doing that after this.
Okay, we're doing it after this. All right.
Easier.
Okay. Billy's now just gonna message me with all the stuff about my stuff because he's caught up.
Yeah.
No, like okay, there has been like so many conversations I had like the last 2 weeks about technology, like people not understanding how it works and showing them cool little tricks to like make their life easier. And one of them is that YouTube trick, and I'm like, just do this, and they're like, what? How did I never know how to do this? I'm like, because
I know.
You don't look at your stuff and like
my coworker talked to me today. He was like, "Hey,
you hook at ads."
He's like, "Your brother's an IT guy, right?" And I was, "Yeah." He's like, "Can you ask him about my iPhone? What's going on?" Turns out he dropped it in water. Didn't tell me that his SIM card got wet.
Yeah. That was
okay.
it, yeah.
I just want to say this for any of the Zero to Hero partners out there listening to this. It's been over a week since we recorded this episode. I want someone to ask Billy if he's caught up with any of my stories because he now can. I want someone to see if he's done it. Okay, cheers.
I caught up with Global.
Doesn't mean he has.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get at. He now has the ability to. I want to see if he's done it.
All right, fair point. Okay.
By the time he gets caught up, he's gonna hate your voice. He's like, "I hate Tai so much."
Yeah, God,
I'm gonna ask to come back on the podcast, and Billy's gonna go, Jim, say no. Tell him you have cancer or something. Just get rid of him.
Jesus. Tell me cancer.
Speaking,
you know where healthcare is that good? Come on, man.
Come on, America healthcare. No, they'd rather just roll you into the back alley and double tap you.
Fair enough.
Exactly. That's about it. Yeah.
But speaking of fun times that we've been having lately, Ty, you actually went to your first ever Comic-Con and you got to meet a very popular person.
I wouldn't call him popular. That's a bit
odd.
Wait, you got to meet the trash can?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So the way he answered that fast.
But yes, we Mark the Red Cornish Ranger. I met him in person for the first time, which is awesome. And we actually planned this for about 5 to 6 months, I think.
Wow.
He found out where it was. So it was about an hour and a half drive for him, about a 3-hour drive for us.
Damn.
So it was me, my fiance, and my best mate. We all went down. We stayed there for 2 nights. And yeah, went to my first Comic-Con. It was a lot of fun. I got a lot of pictures taken with like some really cool cosplayers and stuff.
Okay.
Now
your best friend's name is James, right?
Yeah, I've had him on my podcast as well. Yeah.
So,
and I watched his vlog.
Cool. Thank you.
My question, real quick, is: so 3 hours? Is that at that point? Is that considered caravanning or no?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay.
All right, but so 3 hours. So you
yeah.
got to meet. You had James. You got to meet. You got to actually finally meet Mark.
Yes.
Was he
Now-
taller than you expected him to be?
No.
Or how was it?
Him being taller than actually no, to be fair, I know Willie's like 6'3". I know that for sure. I know that when I do eventually meet him, he's going to overtower me. But I wasn't expecting Mark to be as tall as he was, to be honest. It was really funny watching him walk around as a Red Cornish Ranger because like he would quite often complain about his just like shield that he's got on him or something, and then whenever we did like bathroom breaks, he'd be the one person taking like 36 minutes because he has to take everything off. It was really funny. But yeah, it was fun. Hopefully next time I meet him, he'll have his daughter with him, so I get to bully Mark with his daughter.
I saw when I watched your vlog and I watched the moment that you met Mark at the hotel. I was sat there. I was like,
yeah. I didn't actually know James was going to record that. That was actually James recording that. I didn't actually know he was going to do that at all. So what actually happened was, funny enough, I messaged Mark when we got in our hotel room, and I said, "Oh, what number are you?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm numbered like 260 or whatever." He was in the same corridor as us. Literally, he was a couple doors down. So we went to the door, but then he told our group chat that he's on the phone. I was like, right, hang on, we'll wait a minute. So when he got off the phone, we knocked, and I don't think he understood how close we were. But then James put out his phone and started recording us. I didn't actually know he was going to do that, but I'm glad he did. To be fair, because I've got the moment recorded. But yeah, it was really cool.
I like how it took you guys months to get that figured out. For us to meet Ben, it was like a weekend.
But
it was like 4 hours.
The difference is, what it's easier for you guys to do that sort of stuff. Mark works like half the week, and he works a lot as well.
We both work like 40 plus hours a week.
But do you have children? Exactly.
Dog children.
That doesn't count.
Like a child.
Like next weekend, not this weekend, but the next weekend, we're actually gonna get to meet Jared. So
that's awesome.
Fun,
that's gonna be fun.
we're going to annoy him. Like we're gonna show up and just pester him.
Jim, crack the annoying knuckles. Like let's do it right now. Oh yeah.
Well, it might be the case of if the plan's going to plan, me and Mark might actually get to meet Willie.
I saw
and
that.
His family. Yeah, so so funny thing is, and Mark's already put this up, so I can explain it. Me and him had the conversation what other conventions we could go to, because it seems like that's the best time for us to hang out. And there's a one in Newport, which is in Wales. It's actually closer to me. It'll take us about an hour to get there. And Mark was like, "No, I'm not going to go to that one. I don't think, I'll keep to the ones I've got planned." He then leaves. We stay another night because for my fiance, it's a lot to drive. She's autistic. So we stayed another night. It was just easier.
Right.
Whilst there, I call my mother and we're having a conversation. She's like, "Oh, Tyler, I've sent you a link to the Newport one. Check it out." We look through. David Yost is going to be there. The actor to Billy. So I messaged Mark. He's still driving home. Like, "Mark, you're coming to the one in Newport. Do check this out." Sent him the link. He checked it out and he's like, "Right, hang on." By the end of that night, he's already talked to his missus. He's already planned it. We've now planned to meet in August again, and we're going to meet David Yost. Well, we've been talking to Willie about it. And then one day Willie just goes, "Oh, send us a link." So we do. And then Mark's like, "Oh, because me and Mark were going to keep it secret, but then we thought it might be easier if they wanted to do the GoFundMe and everything." And Willie's like, "Yeah, I'm checking for flights." And me and Mark are like, "What do you mean you're checking for flights?" He's like, well, Rita's checking for flights, but we're checking for flights. So now me and Rita have been talking about how they're going to travel from America to the UK, where they're going to stay and everything, and they're trying to make it so they come to the convention with us. So I'll actually get to meet.
If they start planning it now, those flights are super cheap right now.
Yeah, super cheap.
Well, see, so this is kind of the plan. All three of us, me, Mark, and Willie, have all kind of like saving up money best we can and everything, all this jazz. So with Willie, it'll be Willie, his missus, Xander, and one of their daughters, their youngest daughter, Ruthie. So it'll be them four. And because of flights and Mark's busy and all that stuff, we're actually doing it. So we're going to the convention on Saturday. On Sunday, because everyone's going to still be around, they're actually planning on all coming to my house because, like I said, I'm an hour away from the convention. Where Mark's going to be staying in the hotel is literally the middle ground between the convention and my house. And all of them will have to drive past my house to get to the convention. So yeah, everyone's going to come to my house for the day. We're going to have like a 3-Ranger bro day. It'll just be really cool. I'm so psyched for August. And the funny thing is actually my birthday present. All my family are paying for me to go meet David Jones. It's actually because my birthday's on the 5th. We're going on the 10th, I think. So literally,
nice.
Oh, wow.
It's actually my birthday present. Yeah.
Okay, so Billy, we had to send Willie with a care package of seasonings.
Why
Gotcha.
seasonings?
Gotcha.
Because you all have no idea how to do seasonings.
True, that's very true.
It's like, here, Willie, here's some jalapenos and oregano. And
I can see Willie getting busted at customs. What is those? These are
Actually-
jalapenos.
Actually, I don't know. Xander and Willie both want to cosplay. I think they'll get like, stopped for their weapons or some shit.
Yeah, that's
they're
a good
gonna have
point.
like we don't
Yeah.
know what he's gonna cosplay as yet because obviously he's already met David Jost before, and he's done it. They've both done Power Rangers, so we don't know what they're gonna cosplay yet. And Willie said about doing his original character Eric Von Connors, which that means he's gonna have I think a sword and a pistol. And so if he does that,
Yeah.
he may get questioned.
Yeah, he might not even get past TSA.
Exactly.
No,
he just
no,
mentions,
no.
"Oh yeah, Ty, I'm stuck."
he'll get past TSA just fine. Just getting into the England one is gonna be a little tricky.
Yeah, that's very true.
Okay.
So, wait, what else has David Yost done? Has he done like a doctor show or something like that? Because I'm like, if he's done like a doctor show, just show up as his doctor character.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. Well, I'm
Dr.
trying
Carter.
to do a Power Ranger cosplay now. I'm going to see if I can get
Oh.
a Power Ranger cosplay done. I don't know.
Right.
Like, my favorite Ranger is the Black Mighty Morphin, but, like, I feel like everyone keeps doing Mighty Morphin, so in my head, I kind of want to cosplay something else, like a different Power Ranger, like a different team.
So me and Liz have talked about it, and we're gonna try to do a cosplay at some point. And I want to do the cosplay of the Black Coinless Ranger.
Yeah.
That one.
That
That's
would
what I
be
want to
the-
do because it's the easiest one to do is a large framed person.
You know
Fair
what
enough.
would fit Ty really well is the human when the Power Rangers lost their powers in the TMNT crossover, and they're wearing like the mask, the hoodies, the jackets and stuff.
When they dress up as, like, their ninjas. Okay, no, that might
Yeah,
work,
when they were ninjas. Yeah. I mean, that would probably fit really well, and it's probably on a budget too. Help you out.
Yeah, like there's a TikToker, Gokai Shadow. He has a white Mighty Morphin helmet, but he doesn't wear a suit. He wears like his kind of like he built his own little thing. I
Yeah.
might do something similar to that if I do.
I mean,
Because
It's
then
just
I
an
don't
idea
have to
to-
spend. Yeah.
toil on. Toil.
But yeah, it's a built in progress. Right at the minute, we're just saving money to actually do stuff because at the Comic Con we went to, I was kind of sat there twiddling my thumbs, going, right, I've got this much money. What do I buy?
Oh yeah,
So
I'm there with you. I do the same thing. Yeah.
This time round, like my fiance didn't think she'd ever actually find anything in Comic Con because she's not a massive, huge nerd. But once we walked around and stuff, she actually sat there and went, actually, there's a few stores I could buy stuff from. So this time round, we're actually going to save up enough money for both of us to get something. So that'd be cool.
There's always something at a con. Always. Doesn't matter.
Always, yeah. There, I was struggling between like 8 different items to buy altogether. I only got 2 out of the 8.
Oh, I absolutely love those shirts that y'all bought. You and James bought.
Funny enough, I'm actually wearing it.
Ah!
I'm actually wearing my Rick.
What are the
t-shirt.
chances?
I'm literally wearing it. It's so cool, and we've actually kept the guy's card as well. I'm actually going to use it because some of the t-shirts they had, I'm looking at them going, well, that's my mother's birthday present, that's my sister's birthday present, that's my stepmother's birthday present. So like, I'm sat there thinking, there's so much here I can do for birthdays and things. So yeah, we've kept his card because they deliver. So.
Well, it's always fun to see you experience new things. Anybody to experience new things, and like here, Comic-Cons are a dime a dozen, so we can literally just throw a dart at a calendar and be like, "Oh, well, there's that one we can go to." But because I know that y'all are pretty much spread out, so it's always fun to see you actually have fun at these things, and we're gonna peer pressure you into buying stuff. So,
well, like my friend James, he's been to a Comic-Con before.
Okay.
And he's only been to like one, but when this all happened, I messaged Mark. I was like, dude, do you mind if my friend James comes? Because I think he'd really like coming to this one. And he's like, yeah, sure. So that's why I kind of dragged James with me, and he's coming to the one in August as well. I'm dragging him whether he likes it or not. I'll drag him by his feet if I have to. But like, yeah, it was kind of like. It was a conversation for a couple of weeks. Do we spend the money? My son's birthday was the Monday after.
Oh damn!
So we went to the convention on the Saturday. My son's birthday was 2 days later. So that took a huge chunk out of my wallet. It was his 5th birthday. I actually had him for his birthday, so I could spend a lot of money on him. So like that took a huge chunk. So if that wasn't the case, I think I'd have more money to spend. But obviously my son goes first. But like, yeah, this time around in August, my mum's even said that she'll give me money for Comic-Con. My fiance's paying for one of either meeting David Jost or the signature. James is paying for the other one because they're both 30 quid. They're both going to chip in and help me.
You should do a GoFundMe for the David Yost signature.
I think that'd be just a little too much. Okay.
Well, see, Mark actually follows a guy's Patreon, and I think he's actually shared the TikTok. But the guy actually said that there's a British guy, and Mark wants to meet Dave Yost, and he actually made a really good point of Power Ranger actors don't come to the UK ever. Yeah. It's very rare. So like I'm sort of thinking, do you know what? He's actually got a point. So I think that's one of the reasons why like everyone wants to chip in, because I've never sat there and gone, I want to meet this actor, or I've never done that. And when I saw David Yost, I'm like, I have a Power Ranger character named after him.
Yeah, we saw him, but we didn't get to talk to him. The lines were really long, so
the line was huge. Like,
but
we're gonna go talk to Amy Jo, and that took 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours with Ben. They'll go meet Amy.
Yeah. Well, so if there's an option for the VIP line or a ticket, get the VIP ticket.
Yeah, we're gonna do VIP this year.
With the guest list for this Comic-Con, there's some huge actors in this. Like, yeah, okay, I think the line for David Yost may be long, but there's like actors from Supernatural, actors from the Arrowverse, actresses from Charmed. Sorry, there's like all sorts of stuff at this convention. So I think David Yost's line won't be as big, if that makes sense. So like, I'm hoping like I kind of.
So the one we went to, there was Chuck Norris there too, and the line was still to the wall. So like,
yeah, that's very true.
At the one we went to, but we also, it was in DFW, and DFW is huge. Like, take all of London plus all of like Ireland, Dublin, put it together, and that is essentially DFW.
Yeah, that's like a whole metropolitan. Yeah.
The Comic-Con we went to in March, it was actually pretty big in my eyes. But James said to me that the one that he went to was double the size of that, and then me and Neil my fiance, has actually Googled the place we're going to. That's even bigger than the one we've been. So I'm like, yeah, this is gonna hurt my brain.
When you go into a really big one, just take a second, like go in and just stop for a second and just take it in.
What we did when we went to Bell County, like we were walking around, we were like, this is a small
separate buildings.
Hey, there's a whole, so many buildings.
We were walking around like, this is like, we're like, we got to the first building, this is pretty cool. There's more.
There's 5 buildings and an arena.
I spent like $500 there that weekend. It was ridiculous.
See, this is kind of like why we're also saving up, because my son's 5. He's really into Pokemon. He's
Yeah.
he's becoming his own little nerd. He told me today over the phone that he wants to start watching the Iron Man cartoon. I was like, yes, dude, absolutely.
Oh.
You know, we can absolutely get into Iron Man for sure. You know, he's already into Spider-Man, so let's do it. So like, I want to be able to, like, if I'm walking around and I spot something for him, I want to get him something. You know, and like I said, the last Comic-Con I had like 8 options, and I only could buy like 2, and I'm like, I don't want to be with that sort of stuck, you know, again. I want to be able to go, well, yeah, let's get this and this, sure. You know, I don't want to, you know, I want to be able to spend some money. And like I said, meeting David Yost has already been sorted by my fiance and my friends. I don't actually need to worry about that. That's already been covered. So it's actually like, so in this Comic-Con, I got a Snorlax plushie because I'd never seen a Snorlax in person when it comes to plushies, and I do collect them. I was like, oh my God, that's adorable. And then there was a guy who was selling 3D printed guns from different media, and I got one from one of my favorite games. And it's like to size as well as a revolving pistol from Apex Legends. And I was like, oh my God, that's really cool. And then James got a Star Wars pistol and a Mandalorian pistol. And so we're both like, if there's going to be more stores like that in the Comic-Con we're going to in August, we're sure going to spend some money for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I guarantee it, man.
Guarantee
you
it.
have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to need pictures.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be vlogging. I'm going to be vlogging the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You're going to love it, man. You're going to love it.
I'm really tempted because Mark said that he's going to ask David Yost for a shout out. I'm really tempted to do a Tiger Tales one. I'm really, really tempted to ask David Yost. Like, just say Tiger Tales, and then I can put it on all Tiger Tales channels because they're all under the same name. It's just I have like, you know, additional like Game Over, Lost Stories, and that jazz.
Right.
But I could just ask him to say Tiger Tales, and then it would be on every single story that I do. It'd be so cool.
Hi, I'm willing.
And it's just like, you know, I have William Cranston's literally named after him. So, like, it'd be just so cool the fact that I have that. It'd be so cool.
Now, the question is, if you ever got a chance to meet the guy who, like, Bryan Cranston, would you have him give you a shout out?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Bryan Cranston did a lot of the voices for all the villains. Yes. I would totally do that. If he goes to a con and we get a chance to talk to him, I will totally get that for us.
Well,
I would love that.
So because the way that we're saving up money, my fiance is actually helping out my mother quite a bit, and my mother's actually paying her to help her out. So we're keeping that money away as well and stuff like this. I'm kind of hoping to meet another actor. The guy who plays John Constantine is going to be there.
Wait. The TV show one?
Yeah, the guy who does the live action and also
that dude was perfect as Constantine.
Right, so that's the thing. If I can get him to do like his whole John Constantine voice and get him to shout out even my podcast or Tiger Tales again, that'd be so cool because I have my Marvel and DC storylines. It's like that'd be so awesome. So that's definitely that's maybe though. If that doesn't happen, I'd rather like if it only happens I meet David Yost. I'm so happy with that, and I'm glad it's David Yost I'm meeting as well. And the funny thing is, the very first thing William Markle said was, "It's a shame Sam isn't around because like we would so share it with Sam and stuff."
She'd be so mad. She'd be so mad at you people. She's like, I want to meet him.
Right. Yeah, she's already haunted me, so I'm already good. She ain't coming back.
Oh yeah, wait, we hit a year without her, right? Recently.
Yeah, well, it's coming up.
Yeah,
it's coming up. Yeah,
26,
real soon. Because I started this job right as she died.
Yeah, it's. I think Billy was the one who actually said in the Discord, and my fiance looked at me and she's like, "You all right?" I was like, "Yeah." Billy just said it's been a year since, like, almost a year since Sam passed away, and he was like, "Holy!" I was like, "Yeah, like that's mental." Like she's just gone.
Crazy.
Time travels, man. When you're having fun, it just goes by real quick. Like, well, shit. Okay.
Oh,
damn. And you know, it's crazy. Her husband actually messaged me personally and was like telling us how like she loved all of us and how she like basically she said that me and Jim were her brothers that she never had and that she loved everybody within the group and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I did the story about her, you know, the Power Ranger based off her, kind of just giving her like a little farewell sort of thing.
Yeah. The last
to.
part of that was a tear jerker. What you did, you're like, what'd you say? Was I a good ranger? And you're like, no, you were the best one.
Yeah. So I made it so she meets Billy and she somehow becomes a ranger and stuff. The hospital that she stays in gets attacked, and she kind of like asks Billy, like, did I do good? And Billy's like, no, you did the best. I kind of had to, like, Sam was awesome. I never really spoke to Sam. Kind of sort of like threw a couple messages from each other on the Discord, but like she was just always there. She was always on TikTok. Yeah, she was always around. And it's just she was just always there. Like she was always messaging. The TikTok. She always was on the phone. And it's just like now it's just weird that she's not around.
Yeah. Feels like an empty void.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like she definitely had a presence.
We just don't have enough sassy women involved with us right
now. I could put a wig on and I'll be sassy.
No, don't.
Sorry.
No, Ty agreed. I'm doing it.
Let's get Ben. Ben can do it.
Well, he already ruins PCs. He'll start ruining wigs.
Oh, ow. That hurt my feelings.
Ben, I hope you cry about that.
Ben,
put a wig on.
The really, really funny thing is, I've told Jared and Xander, do not hang out with Ben. Your technology will go faulty. Jared has a recording and his audio gets all funny. And then he messages me like 4 days later going, dude, I've just realized something. I'm like, what? And he goes, the day that I got the comic books off Ben was the day that my audio screwed up for my podcast. I was like, see, I told you.
And Jim, that was the day I think Jim fixed it because we were talking to Jared and Jared sent us a picture of like Ben's car and stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's our sticker on his car. And Jim fixed his computer that day, I think.
And then with Xander, I recorded with him for my podcast. And actually during the episode, his monitors all go funny. I was like, have you been hanging out with Ben? And he's like, no, but I did download a bunch of images he gave me for my podcast and stuff. I was like, see, this is why you stay away from Ben.
Send my pictures to a secured line.
Like, I'm waiting for his girlfriend to go to him and go, hey, my phone's not working or something. Oops. Our technology is just going to start going all faulty.
Yeah, whoopsie daisy.
I'm surprised he has a console that works.
Oh, man.
Well, he says it works.
Well, that hence the name why he has a podcast called Technical Difficulties.
What's his name on the Discord? Did you give him a name that relates to his?
No, I think it's just Baker Rangers.
Oh yeah, I like how I still haven't had a nickname. By the way, Billy, we discussed this on my podcast.
That's it. I'm doing it after this.
You better, because I've been a partner for ages. I still haven't got a name. And I'm Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's my own name. Though, I don't have a nickname yet. I don't care what it is.
Let's see. Hold on, let's see. I got it. Give me a second. I gotta get one. Hold on.
Oh, I'm doing it. That's it. You done? You done walked into this one, okay?
I don't care what it is. Just nickname me. God damn it! I've got the Zero to Hero Discord.
Got it.
Really want to name me? Yes, I've got a nickname finally. Wait, why am I really wants a nickname -Ty? Why am I not just called really wants a nickname?
Because
I just put your nickname as parentheses nickname.
Like, okay, I finally got a nickname. I'm happy about that. Like, I'm cool.
I'll elaborate on later. I got you. All right. Well. Internal screaming, intrusive thoughts.
What are those?
Oh, wait.
It's those thoughts you shouldn't listen to. I mean, it's those thoughts that your conscience tells you shouldn't listen. It's those thoughts that if you act upon them, you're gonna get a lot of trouble.
Yes.
I mean, it's those thoughts you have that when you have them, you're like, I could spend 5 years in jail. So this is fine.
Oh god.
Yeah.
You guys owe me lines, and this is what the whole file's gonna be, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! What am I? Do you know what? It's actually really funny. I wrote the crossover. I said to like Billy if you guys could do lines. Billy's like, yeah, sure. So I sent him to Billy. I told Mark, Willie, Jonathan, and A-Crown, no, Jared and A-Crown, and all four of them were like, why did you bully yourself for? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna send you 3 hours of audio with like 2 lines in it,
Guys,
right?
it's a Three Ranger Bros ongoing joke that never send you 2 lines because we will send you like 3 lines and we get 4 hours worth of audio. To the point, I watched Willie edit something with you two in it, and he sat there for about 40 minutes dissecting it, trying to find the lines.
Yeah.
No, okay. So Willie was like, "Hey, Billy, you owe me some lines." We sent it was 2 lines.
Yeah.
We sent him 30 minutes of audio for 2 lines.
Yeah.
So
30 minutes.
It was just me saying lines over and over. I was like, does this one work? Does that one work? Jim, say something to me.
We critique the hell out of it.
So
you know what?
You guys have 5 lines. I don't care who says what, as long as it's 5 lines. And I literally sat there and said to myself, so each line's going to take them 45 minutes. And I'm looking about 4 hours and a half. Yeah, I was going to...
Just going to read you an audiobook.
Let's hear, brother.
I actually have an idea for next April Fools, which literally is you two. So
say less.
Yeah. we could do like not even April Fools. We could just do random episodes like that. We're just talking nonsense. We do a podcast. We just talk nonsense. If we have a focused topic on it, we just go all in.
Yeah, well, do it.
I really want to do a Tiger Tales episode where it's called Rick and Morty murdered the whole multiverse, but the entire time it's just you two talking.
Yeah,
we could do that.
There's some static noise thrown in every now and then. Yeah.
Like just static portal gun noises and the ship and Rick and Morty in the background, and was just talking the entire time.
Just play an audio from the episode of Rick and Morty. Just have us like science theater 3000 it.
Oh yeah, we do that. Yeah. I'm 100% on board with this. Yeah, we can totally. Like you're gonna talk about the episode. We're gonna talk about the what?
Okay, we could do that.
See, really, the funny thing is,
Ben's episode with us, like we got this.
See, the funny thing is, you guys can actually do something with that. You could easily have a podcast or a YouTube channel or something where literally it's just you two rambling. You guys would get the views. That's the funny thing. People would listen to it. That's the sad thing about this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just because we're well informed.
Yeah.
Well informed or has too much junk in thought process.
There's a little A and a little B. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You dabble in both.
Our stream of consciousness is really out there, man.
We're
over there, buddy.
Yeah, we're in touch with our astrological signs.
We can call it bearded men watching stuff.
Yeah, but that means you guys would have to watch stuff.
Yeah.
Wait.
What's
Don't
he doing
say
now?
wait anymore.
Hold on.
I knew you were gonna say it.
Don't tell me to do something. I really want to do it.
That's like yeah. It's like a red button that says "Don't push." I'm pushing it.
Oh, dude, I'm pushing it so hard it breaks.
Yeah, for real.
Beardedmenwatchingstuff.com is up for sale on Namecheap.
Dang it, Jim! You're signing us up for more.
We could do it if you want to. We can do it. Wait, I have an idea for an episode, like for the title for it. It could be watching the beards.
Okay.
The beards.
What if we had a show called Chugs and Jugs, and it's just us with like gallon tea and no shirts on?
Wouldn't that be classed as like? Wait, if you did it as a YouTube video, you'd eventually get like demonetized.
Oh, definitely, big time.
Don't do it on TikTok because you will get banned. I got a 3-day ban before because I did a TikTok with no shirt on.
Dear God,
Chugs.
No, literally.
Chugs and Jugs is for sale right now.
What is it for? .gov.
.gov. Literally, I'm not joking. About 2.5 years ago, we went through like a heat wave, which to you guys would be winter, of course. But
right.
like, I'm walking around with no shirt on. I do a TikTok. It's about a 30-second TikTok, and I got banned for 3 days for nudity.
Damn.
No word of a lie, man.
Chugs and jugs. It's for $10.
Wow.
So tempting.
Right, now this way
We
you
could
do a
do it.
GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
For $10.
$10, yeah. Help us take our shirts off.
So I'm telling you, if we could make like we could make a series of like a series of us as drinking tea and like talking shit about TV shows we're watching.
Okay.
New podcast idea. Done.
All right.
We got it.
Well, everyone else is now spiraled off to do different stuff. I mean, it's your guys' turn. You guys need to catch up with us.
I'm gonna buy the domain. I'm gonna buy the domain so I have it.
Say no more. Okay.
I'm gonna buy that and Beards watching Beards. Oh, wait. No, it's too much.
And this situation is Ty the Enabler in this one?
Yeah, maybe.
No.
All right. Okay.
Wait, why can't you call it the Harry watching the hairless?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Oh my god. Chicks with beards is for sale too.
We're definitely chicks with beards.
Well, Billy is at least.
Hell yeah, put some respect on it.
Dudes with beards is on sale too.
We'll have to
Wait.
talk about this.
Wait.
Well, I've just
You've unlocked the Pandora's box. Thanks, Ty.
You're welcome. It usually happens. I'm the reason why Willie's done the order cosplay, why 2 things are now on YouTube. Yeah, I'm the reason for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Like when Ty did his wish list for his Amazon, I was like, Jim, let's buy him something so he has to do something. And sure enough, we bought him some stuff off his wish list.
Oh yeah, he was like, I made a wish list. I'm like, bot.
Buy.
When you don't have children, we're technically, so me and Liz, we're technically called dinks. We're dual income, no kids.
Oh, that
Dinks.
was a good play on words. That's a good acronym.
So we had disposable income to throw
Oh.
around, not a lot, but like enough to like $20 is $20. Like I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
And I can send buy him $20 thing on Amazon.
Oh, so what am I then?
You
One-
are a
I'm a sink.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. You're a
single income, no kids. You're a sink.
I'm a sink.
You're a sink.
Oh my god. Okay.
A drain attached to you for all your money.
Yeah. Oh dear God. Okay. All right. Well, Ty, it was fun talking to you.
Was it?
It's like what 3 a.m. over there right now for you?
It's normal for me. I could stay on for easy another hour until 12.
Oh.
I mean, my body won't crash until about 5:06.
Yeah, he even got on time.
Yes.
He knows. He knows exactly what time it is. That's the time I wake up.
Yeah, me too. I get up at 5. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, but
We
you're
get up,
forgetting though.
right?
With your 5 is my 11.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I've already been awake for a couple hours by the time you guys actually get up.
It's always odd that for me it's always odd because I'll be at work at like 2 p.m. and then Mark will like be on live cooking dinner and I'm like, this is so weird to like see somebody cooking dinner at 2.
Nah, the strangest thing was I recorded with someone yesterday for my podcast, and he lives in Sacramento, which is 8 hours behind me.
Yep,
You guys are 6. So when he said to me like, "Oh, can we record 2 p.m. for him?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's 8 o'clock for me. That's fine. Yeah, I can do that." Yeah. I then thought to myself, "Okay, I'm going to Google a bit more. I want to find out. I want to see what questions I can come up with." I Googled his Instagram, found his Instagram, and then it turns out he's in Sacramento. I was like, I don't actually know where that is. I'm going to Google this real quick. Yeah, there's an 8-hour difference, not 6. I had to wait until 10 p.m. not 8. I was like, this is so strange.
It's crazy. We got 3 time zones here.
No,
4 time
zones. We have 4 time zones. We technically have 5. We have 5 time zones.
If you count Hawaii, yes.
If you count Hawaii, there's 5 time zones. But technically we have 6 if you want to count Arizona. Because Arizona does
Doesn't
not
have one.
abide by any of the time shifts, so they don't shift times.
Yep.
So right now they're technically 2 hours behind us. They're in California time right now.
Yeah. I think Arizona's only one of three states that don't do it.
There's only one state. It's the only
What?
one that does is Arizona.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
three states that don't do the time where they're like hour forward, hour back.
No, that's the time shift. There's only one state that does this.
There's only one?
Only one state that doesn't do it.
I
is
thought there was
Arizona.
three.
No. I
Yeah,
think
it
you're
was-
thinking of states that pump your gas for you. That's those 3 states that do that.
There's 3 states. Oh, okay.
It was really
Portland, New Jersey, Oregon, and Maine or something like that. None of Maine. Connecticut or something. It's random.
So this is a crazy thought to have somebody pump your own gas for you.
I know.
That's
Like, they did to me, and I almost stabbed the guy. I'm like, get out of my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it was really strange
Like,
because your guys' clocks went forward like a couple weeks before ours.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for a little while, you guys are only 5 hours behind us, not 6. And it's just like
Oh.
that screwed
You know-
things up for me.
You know what? This is going to drive you up the wall. China has one time zone.
Damn, really?
What the
For all that?
Damn.
One time zone. That's it. One.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
China's standard time, and it's like plus
CST.
6, something like that. And so the entire country runs off Beijing time, basically. So wherever Beijing is, that's the entire country runs off that time.
My favorite thing about Willie coming to the UK, and me and my fiance were joking about this the other day, is we cannot wait for Willie to adjust to the UK because he'll be here for about 4 days. He's gonna have to drive on the opposite side of the road. He's gonna have to deal with all of the less sugar, the less caffeine, different cup sizes. He's gonna have to deal with the UK time, UK weather. It's gonna be absolutely hilarious. I cannot wait.
He's gonna hit his head on so many things, by the way.
Yes, he is.
So I've driven right-hand drive cars, so it's pretty normal to me. But yeah, for somebody that's only driven on the left side, it's gonna be very odd.
The question is this: will it have standard?
Oh, that's a good question because I know it's standard transmissions are very
for rentals over there. It's a big thing. It's cheaper to get a standard over there as a rental than it is.
Okay, but the question is though, are they standard 5 or standard 6?
Standard 5.
They still run standard 5s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're not gonna, you got 1 through 5 plus reverse, or they have 1 through 4 plus reverse, because the highways there don't go as fast as ours. A,
Nope.
B, they don't need overdrive over there like we need it over here because we don't have. They don't
okay,
have
Ty, what's an average highway speed over there?
70 miles an hour.
And that's in
kilometers or 70 miles.
Miles.
Okay, that's nothing here.
Oh yeah.
Me and Jim have had this conversation before.
Okay.
And Jim said to me that that's nothing. I was like, you do realize people die on our highways, right? How do you guys go faster?
We have a highway literally right by my house out here that's 85 mph. Yeah.
The highest, so the highest national, the national highest highway mileage is 90, and that is in West Texas.
Jeez,
oh,
that's nuts.
Yeah, because it takes 13 hours to drive it from the Panhandle to El Paso, and you're going 90 the entire time.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then if you're not going 90 and people are passing you up, you better speed up because you're gonna get passed up the entire time. You're gonna get pulled over for repeating the speed limit.
Impeding, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And now cars are coming out with 13 gear transmissions and stuff here, so doing 90s
faster.
Yeah, you're going
90s nothing. That's a joke.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
The Harveys for us are only 70. And it's gotten to the point. Gone.
2 hours for you is a long trip. 2 hours for us, nothing. I drive an hour to work every day.
Yeah.
It's funny, right? So William and Rita were talking to me about coming to the UK, and they said to us that they're going to see if they can go to London because their daughter really wants to go to London. I was like, you do realize that's like a 4-hour trip from my house, right? And then Rita and Willie's response was, we've driven across states to get dinner.
Yeah.
I was like, okay then, whatever. I'm not even going to bother anymore.
See, the cool thing about England is, say you want to take an 8-hour trip. Well, 8-hour trip for you is 3 countries, and
you can
circle
fly
back
to other countries in 45 minutes.
But an 8-hour drive for us, we're still in Texas.
Well, technically speaking, okay, so yeah, the main way to get from Wales to England is over a big bridge, but there is actually a town about I'd say about a 60-minute drive if the traffic's bad, 50 if the traffic's good, and that is technically in England, so you could get to England that way through this town. So there is like other ways to get there, but it's just the bridge is the more convenient way. It gets you to like London, Bristol quicker.
I hope he knows like you guys have toll bridges everywhere.
Yes.
They run a lot of tolls out there.
Yeah, the toll bridges, and then you have to, and then drive in London, you have to pay a toll to drive in London certain times a day.
Well, here's the question though: do the companies of the toll roads there actually are British owned or English owned?
I have no idea.
Probably
I know for a fact that the bridge between Wales and England used to have a toll system, and it was originally like £4 something maybe, and then it got ridiculous up to like 10, and then it got like higher and higher each year, and then eventually it was like, do you know what, we can't keep charging. It was only one way though. You could get into England fine. It's getting into Wales you had to pay for. And then people were like, you do realize that like people live in England, work in Wales and things, and they're like, yeah, okay, we'll stop charging people to get into Wales now.
Is that like £4 one way, or is it like £4 per checkpoint?
No, yeah, it'd be £4 to get into Wales. That's only one checkpoint.
That's like here, if we get on the toll road here, it's like $1.25, but you're passing like eight toll checkpoints, so that $1.25 times 8.
Jeez.
So that's only in Austin. So in Austin, that happens in Austin. So there's two major toll roads up in DFW where I live at. There was one that fluctuates every day. So some days it's $1.25, some days it's $20. So it depends. It depends on traffic.
Yeah.
And then there's another one that's a set price every day of like $2.50.
Yeah.
And the entire toll road is like $2.50. But yeah, no, like the one that's like the one that fluctuates, like I drive that road every day right now. I don't get on the toll road. There's a road next to it. I drive and I see the toll prices, and some days they change in the middle of the day. I'm like, man, like I'll sit there and be like, oh, $9, $11. I'm like, nope.
What's funny is I'll be on the toll road doing like 85, and then I'll see the side lane, like the little feeder road. The people on the feeder road are going faster than me.
And then you go to the tollway. So like here in like the United States, in most places, if you're not like going above the speed limit, cops will pull you over for impeding the speed limit.
Yeah. And
so there's a thing called impeding the flow of traffic.
Yeah, which is like 15 or less.
Yeah, so if you're going like 15 or less slower than everyone else is, you can get pulled over for that
legally. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? Right, if I ever need someone to do an episode of my podcast for me, because for some reason I can't do an episode, I'm just gonna have you two do this the entire time, and I'll upload a 2-hour long podcast of you two just rambling on about nonsense, just because it just I know for a fact one day I'm just not gonna do an episode. I now upload weekly. I'm now weekly uploading. And
okay,
so
that's it. I think Jim, we need to show him a little razzle dazzle here.
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing is, you get the bag of beans, right? The bag of coffee beans, right?
If you don't get the bag of beans, you're gonna have a really bad time. You gotta get a grinder, a bag of beans, coffee pot, and an espresso machine. If you don't have those 4 things, you're gonna have a miserable time. And then
when you put it in the grinder,
you
gotta do the circular motion like 8 different times, because if you go 9 times, that's fine.
And then you put the grinder, and then you have to make sure you hit like the 4. And then if you get more than 4, you're gonna have a bad time with your coffee. But if you do.
I couldn't keep going. I was talking about grinding beans. Now, I would have laughed so hard if Ty would have joined in.
And just a tea bag stuff. Like, you have to seep your tea bag just right.
Ty, I would have died laughing.
But if I did that, then all the British people would start arguing about how you make tea, because that's like an argument throughout all of Britain.
No, the question is, do you put milk in your tea?
Yes.
Yep.
Have you ever done oat milk in your tea?
I only drink oat milk because I can't drink regular milk.
Oh,
good, because regular milk is rough.
Wait,
oat milk tea, fantastic.
Wait, oat milk got nipples? Oats got nipples?
Yes,
Jesus
it's the borrowers. Okay. They go milk the oats and they pass it to us English folk.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up for me, guys.
Have you tried cashew milk yet?
Yes, actually.
Wait, cashews got nipples too? Damn.
Oh my
Almonds
God.
do, hemp does, all sorts of stuff, man.
Billy, get out, you uncultured swine.
I love how Ty explains it, but Jim's just like, "Oh God."
Like,
Actually, making your own oat milk is actually really easy.
Oh my God.
it's water,
Okay.
oat, and it's like vanilla. It's super easy.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I got our dad onto oat milk. He's like, I love it. I was like, why? He's like, it lasts forever.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally,
cool.
that's
Yeah.
the best thing about oat milk. Is that literally if you buy a bottle and you leave it unopened, literally it can live on your shelf for yonks. It can live on your
Really?
shelf.
It doesn't
Yeah.
sour?
Nope.
It's oat and
Oh.
water,
There's
man.
nothing in
Well,
it that can sour.
that-
It's literally
okay.
oats and water.
That makes sense, though. Yeah. Okay, that
A
makes
little
sense.
sugar, put some yeast in there. You get some alcohol, like that. Wait, I mean, yeah, totally. Have fun with it. All right, Ty, where can people find your show at?
Which one?
Okay. How about this, Ty? Where do you want people to find you at?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Let's start with that one. Okay, so I now have a new podcast, the Tiger Nexus podcast. I've already had Billy on there. So that's on Spotify and wherever else you find your podcasts, on YouTube as well. The Ty name is spread throughout many YouTube channels. I won't list them all, but Tiger Tales is the main one. There's a few of them. They're all on YouTube as well. I do have a new storyline coming out called The Fiction Fighters. That'll be on Spotify. So, Billy, it'll be a lot easier for you to listen to that one because it'll be on Spotify.
right.
And I'm part of the Free Ranger Bros, obviously. So, we have a website. That's the Free Ranger Bros. You can also find my business page on Instagram and Facebook, which is the Tiger Entertainment Network. That's where I update everybody on stories and podcast stuff and artwork and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm kind of everywhere. I'm Zero to Hero connected. I'm Cosplay Dude 67 connected. I'm Nerds Through Comics connected. You can find me a bit of everywhere. I'm kind of like
If
the
you
shadow
give a
you
dad
don't want.
Connect it.
Yes, if you give a dad a connected, if you give a dad a YouTube channel, I'm the shadow you don't want. You know, I'm the thing in the corner you don't want in the corner, basically.
You're that thing. If you walk in the room, like, oh God.
Yes. Actually, no, I'm the thing you walk in and go, oh, you're still here, and then walk away.
So technically,
away.
he's the Jamie Tart of what's the team name? What's the team?
The Richmond.
Richmond. He's the
Richmond,
Jamie
yeah.
Tart of Richmond. People didn't want him there, but then they grew on him, and then he became an amazing person.
Well, I don't know.
I don't
mean,
know about amazing person, but sure, let's go with that.
I mean, stop it! I'm trying to be nice.
Do you know what's the really funny thing is, I've been going live on TikTok, which I'm also on TikTok, by the way. And Willie's now my moderator because my comment section gets a bit negative sometimes. Yes, rather. And funny thing is, Willie is actually one of the nastiest people on the comment section. He tries digging me in so many ways.
Jesus.
He who has no sin cast the first stone.
Well, the funny thing is, I help him out with so
Stand
much
there.
stuff. So, like, you know, without me, he wouldn't be where he is today. Let's just put it that way.
All right. Hey, that's a fair point.
Let's say without us, you wouldn't be where you're at either.
Wow.
That's
Damn.
right. We're going to go with that. Yeah. No.
Wow.
Yeah,
Right in the
no,
Canuckus.
That's right. I hope you feel
right.
bad about it.
All right, Jim.
No.
Where can people find us at, Jim? That's the question.
Nowhere. You guys don't exist.
Damn it!
Billy lives at 10,001 Patterson Road, El Paso, Texas.
Damn.
This is where they go to that address and they find, like, the miniature version of Fort Knox.
Yeah, for real.
They find a little statue of Billy there.
It's like a little door. I want the little sliding thing. I was like, "Pff, what's the password?"
When they walk in, it's literally just...
Was a Z to Hero across the board, and maybe on one of our new websites, chicks with beards or chugsandjugs.com. I don't know, something. We're gonna do something stupid. I know we are.
Okay.
All right. Sum it up.
All right.
All
But
right.
as we leave, I would just want to say,
Do you want to be a hero, but you're not? Do you want to be a Jiro or a Kojiro, but you can't because you're not Japanese? Have you considered Zio
to hero. Remember, heroes come and go. Idiots are forever.
Jubilee!
Yeah, we actually we had this joke in the Three Ranger Bro group chat the other day, because we made the joke that if we ever want to piss off Mark, we'll just give Isla a bunch of American candy and American soda, and she won't be bouncing off the roof or the walls. She'll be going through them.
She'll be vibrating through the walls. Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally, that's what I said. I said that she'll be vibrating on such a different frequency, she'll drop to China.
Damn it.
That's racist.
Right. She'll hit Hollow Earth.
This is the Zeo to Hero podcast.